Hi, this is Howie Slumka with My ATL Law. And clients and prospective clients frequently ask how they can rebuild credit after a bankruptcy. And it's a great question and an important question. When you file bankruptcy, your credit score will take an immediate hit for the negative. Luckily, most people who are about to file bankruptcy have already experienced a negative credit history, so it doesn't necessarily hurt them that significantly. A second point to remember is that while you're in bankruptcy, you're not allowed to get debt anyway. So your credit score, while it may be heading down in the opening weeks of the bankruptcy, it's not really hurting you. So the trick is, how can we, as your bankruptcy lawyers, help you rebound your credit score and rebuild it after you've filed or gotten your discharge? And the answer to that is we can, and we do it carefully and slowly. Actually, you do it, but we'll tell you how. The most important thing is this: after you get your bankruptcy discharge, you are eligible for credit, and you will be inundated with credit. The reason for that is because you are now a safer credit risk than everyone else out there, because you can't file for bankruptcy. So of course Capital One and Discover Card will want you to have their card in their wallet, because you can't file bankruptcy and discharge your new debts. So you have to be careful with those debts. What I tell my clients is absolutely to get a new credit card after bankruptcy, but one with a small limit. And with that small limit card, I want you to use it like it's cash. Use it $10 at a time. Buy a burrito, buy a sandwich, and then pay it off that night, just like it was cash. And that will help you rebuild your credit. Do not buy a television with it. Do not go on a vacation. Don't use it for long-term debt, because that could potentially get you in trouble, and that's not the kind of debt spending that will rebuild your credit quickly. After only 3 months of using a credit card quickly and paying it off quickly, you'll see significant improvements in your debt post-bankruptcy. And that's the way to do it. One quick story is, I once got a client and he was laughing when I asked him how he heard of me. He was the credit manager at a local car dealership. And he said that he was reviewing a credit application for someone about to buy a car, and he saw that this person had filed bankruptcy about 6 months before sitting there, but he was about to give him a car loan. And he said, "How did you file bankruptcy? And your credit is already so good." And that person said, "Well, Howie Slumka was my lawyer, and he really helped me out." Well, the credit manager sold him a car and then became my client, and I filed the bankruptcy for him. So we can help you both with the bankruptcy and with life after bankruptcy, including building your credit.